Hey everybody, welcome back. As you can see behind me, we have now started a new project in the shop. This is our grandfather's first hydraulic wrecker that he had built back in 1991. It is a 1991 27-ton slider, and it is on a 1978 S-Series International. The truck has been parked now for a few years. We haven't used it. It's getting too bad a shape. The frame's pushing with rust, and we've decided that we're going to re-chassis it. So as you can tell here, we've got the tunnel toolbox already removed. We've been working the past couple days getting the body unhooked, all the bolts pulled. But as you can tell, it's for 30 years old. It's pretty good shape still. So there's got some spots of rust that we've got to cut out and fix. And our plan is to do most of it here in-house. So we've got the bed ready to lift off. I'll give you guys a shot down in the, you can maybe see down in there near the frame rails where the rust is just eating it to pieces. But yeah, we've got the body ready to lift off. Chance and Tad are down in the impound lot. They're loading up a semi-trailer axle assembly, and our plan is to use the rotator, lift the bed off, and we're going to, for temporary purpose, get it set on our axle assembly that came out of a semi-trailer. And we've got some attachments we're going to put on the front. So essentially, if we need to move it in and out of the shop, we'll be able to do so. So we're going to take you guys along for this project, and should be a several video series over the next few months until we get it completed. But the intention is get the bed transferred over, clean it up, kind of somewhat restore it, and it's going to be getting transferred over. We have a 2005 International 9400 that formerly had our old quick swap on it before we got the Peterbilt. So we're gonna have to do some work to that to get it so we can get the bed mounted up, and should be a fun project. So we're gonna head over. Tad and Chance, like I said, they're down in the impound lot getting the axle assembly loaded up. We're gonna get this pulled out and get some work done to that so we can get this bed off and transferred over. So stand by. It's almost like you needed somebody to park their truck a little bit closer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, shush.
You can tell we've got our newest NRC helping out with the project for our oldest NRC. I'll give you guys a look into here, the chassis that's going to go on. Yeah, there's another truck's been in the family for years, 1947 Rio. But yeah, there's the chassis we're going to mount it on. As I said earlier, 2005 9400. The frame is longer than it needs to be, so I believe we have to shorten it up somewhere between 2 to 3 feet. So it's been lengthened once before. It's gonna need shortened yet. So there's the tunnel box back there. We got lifted off a little while ago. But yeah, this truck's still got a lot of life left in it, and should be a great improvement for the 91 wrecker bed. So we're gonna head back to the shop and gonna head back in the shop and get the 27-ton pulled out and get the axle assembly working on. leave it there. There's 34 inches between the wrecker bed width. So I think we're gonna make it, put those two channels on at about 34 and a half. Once we get it set on, we'll get up in there, drill a hole on each side. And that should make it so we can move around. We gotta pull this mud flap assembly off because we won't need that. And I'll probably get a Sawzall and cut off the air line piece up that end also.
Boom out. Boom out. Say start with the front side first. Boom in and up a fuzz.
That side over there up first.
Now take that cable up and try to...
Red?
Yeah, you're red. Try to rock it up easily. Take yellow, fuzz.
Coming, or it looks like it is.
Take your slider and slide to the back of the truck some.
The back of the rotator.
Yeah. Okay, stop.
Yellow.
Yep. Stop. Let down on your red some easy. More. Okay, slide back a little bit more. Okay, red up some. It's loose, but I don't... I'm guessing it's all the rust.
Those plates.
The mounting plates?
Gotta keep going up. What's holding it in?
I understand, but I'm saying the reason it's not lifting up is probably the rust.
I'm just gonna keep working the front and keep seeing.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Don't
The rust in the back.
let your yellow down a fuzz. More. 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 Okay. Slide back a fuzz. Okay, stop. Now take your yellow up a little bit more again. That's what it's doing. You can't lift it straight up. It's got to slide back 8 inches before it can raise.
Working its way. Just like that one.
You physically have to have the whole bed slide back 8 inches.
I'm working it. Isn't working it.
You're going to have to take your slider.
I am.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
raise on your yellow. Okay, stop. Now slide back. Rotate that way some, because I think you're off centered a little bit. Rotate to the back of the rotator. You've run back about an inch, so we've made progress.
I see what the problem is.
I see what the problem is also. It's got to slide back in order to clear the tail of the frame.
We're hitting here.
Welded to the frame.
It's not welded to the frame.
This is hitting here.
It has to slide back to clear the tail of the frame, but it has this mounting plate in here. So since that mounting plate hits the upright, it's not gonna.
This triangle over here that's in the back, it's not welded to the frame with the tail end?
No.
What has to clear at the back?
Take, just hold it. Take the front end up and see if we can get it up
Take
high
the
enough.
red up.
Yes. If we can get it up high enough to clear that plate.
Back down, all
Let's say, slide it to the front some.
red.
Now let your yellow down. Stop. Now take your red up.
Build pressure.
Slide in a fuzz.
That's lifting this.
Okay, let your yellow off. Okay, now take your red up some more. Stop. Take your red up once and see what. Go up with it. More. More.
Well, that's gap. Now it's touching.
Okay, take it more.
It's clear.
Take it more.
That ain't-
Run your slider ahead just a fuzz. Let down on your yellow. Take up on the front.
Red.
Yeah. Now, stop.
So close.
I know it's so close, but I don't know what's making that noise, and I don't want to just keep forcing it either. Like it's... They must put that plate on after the fact then,
That's what I'm thinking.
which would make sense. Gosh, look at the rust in between there. That's sickening.
Most of our shims have dropped out. There's still a couple left.
Raise the yellow up some, just a fuzz.
Right.
Now,
Right up.
take your, because now you're down against that, so take your,
Slide back a little.
actually, yeah, slide it back. Well, let your yellow down a fuzz, because we're hooked on the end of the frame. Okay, now slide back with it. Let your red down a fuzz. Yellow up a fuzz. I don't know. Okay, slide back. Okay, stop,
Yellow up.
yellow up.
Slide more.
Slide back now, because I can tell we're free. Stop, stop,
Red up a little bit.
yellow up, even it out.
Yeah, yellow up, bring it. Yeah, you're right.
Look at the rust. like the body, look at the body's, the rust has got it pushed, which I think we can get it straightened back out if we have to weld
Not as bad
a
as I
stiffener plate, but that is just,
thought- Not as bad as I thought it would be.
how much does it weigh? Look at your scale. What scale? Another couple weeks. I said another couple weeks.
The scale's all right there.
Yeah, the scale's in there.
All the scales on the frame. Or what was the frame.
You can slide back and rotate around if you want. You probably have to go up a little more with it, Zach. Slide it to this way. Okay. Like if anything, try to keep it.
How's it sitting on or in?
Well, actually, we're gonna be pretty close because still got to make sure that these bars clear. So run your slider to the back of the rotator just a fuzz. Stop. Okay.
You're trying to, are they sitting on or is it?
They're sitting right down between. That's not gonna work.
No, you got these cross anchor pieces. We got to cut them out.
Well, that throws a wrench into it.
What we do back inside, pile, here to here.
Let's set it down and mark it.
Otherwise, what could be another possibility is if we go down and get another set of bars and hurry up and weld a bar up that'll sit on top of that real quick, which may help us out more anyhow. Measure and see if we're exactly. So we're 34 on the money, okay? So I'm thinking we go back down there, get 2 more of them bars, go inside, plasma cut, so that one will span across up here
And one back here.
with an upright that'll go through a hole. You know, I stay still, we'll take it in, we'll weld the top on, One set will have a set of holes. That'll let us adjust, at least get one set of bolts in. The back one, if we're concerned then, which I don't even think will be. So, you gotta lift it back up and get this back out. Okay, we are finally headed back out. That was a matter of a few hour endeavor, taking the measurements. So took the measurements. As you guys can see, we cut quite a bit off of the axle assembly. So yeah, as you can see, we cut quite a bit off the axle assembly, and we've got holes drilled in there that should match up with a couple of the holes on the bed. So I'm gonna raise this back up, and hopefully our measurements were correct. Tip it down. That's called precise measuring. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Now, as long as our other game plan works, we'll be... You want to get yours in first? Is it pretty even right there? So get them where they should be.
How much are y'all cans? About the same or a little less?
All that there.
That look pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got some of this finished up on the back side. Over in the corner, it's a little bit hard to get it to burn in right because there's some rust back in behind that section. But overall, yeah, pretty well pleased so far. So we're gonna get out and continue welding up on the outside. Okay, so as you guys just watched, we got the welds finished up there, and we actually went ahead with the grinder and got everything pretty much smoothed out. So yeah, I know we didn't show too much of the cutting out of this side. That's mainly due to we didn't know really how to approach it, so it's kind of a learning curve for us, step-by-step process. As you can see here, here's a lot of the pieces that have been cut out, and in a sense, it's kind of like putting a puzzle back together. We'll cut this side out first. As you saw, we welded in the gusset there. The bottom of this outrigger tube was kind of pretty rusty, so we opted to wrap it along the bottom just to strengthen it up. But yeah, come over here, you can kind of see this one. We've got it marked out. We're pretty much going to do a kind of a mirror image of the side over there. So we're leaving this one intact. That way we need measurements to go off of to get everything trued up on that side. But yeah, I mean, drop in there, you guys can see pretty much, it kind of just has a pocket here that really collects a lot of debris. So that's part of the reason of adding that gusset in that you saw getting welded up there towards the end. But yeah, lots to do left on this. As you can see, the control panel here, they're pretty much ate up with rust, and for the most part the rust is localized over the axle assembly where it would have been getting the road grime and salt. So we started working here yesterday on removing these controls. This one, as you can see, once we started getting into it, it pretty much has deteriorated, and there's nothing pretty much left. So that one, both control boxes here, I think the plan is to more or less cut the entire box out and make a new box. And so yeah, as you can tell, lots to stay busy with over the next couple months, working on this, kind of working on this second to the everyday duties of running a towing and recovery operation. So we'll be working on it as time allows with running a towing and recovery operation. And as you guys can tell, there's lots to stay busy with here. So it's definitely going to be a several month-long project. We're going to get this pretty much wrapped up with all the welding and patchwork that we need done before we move on to the chassis. But yeah, let us know what you guys thought of the video, and if it's something you guys would like to see more of, if it, you know, if there's something in particular you want to see, we'll try to focus on that. But go ahead and drop a comment. Let us know what you thought of the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.